Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Six, and today I'm going to be coming at you guys with an SND gameplay on Raid. And actually, I'm not using any SND classes, which is good. But if you guys can tell from looking at that, probably can't. I'm actually playing with Crs BLFire, BLFire, whatever you want to say. And he's in my game, obviously, on my team. And I ended up doing extremely well. I actually didn't even realize he was on my team until I saw that right there. I was like, no, wait, is that really him? And I was like, yo, it's him. And I ended up doing really well because I actually tried. I usually don't try in league play, only because I don't really like league play anymore. It's just kind of boring, and like the kids all are annoying. There's so much host booting. I mean, a lot of stuff just goes wrong. And but then you know, I ended up doing, you know, saw that he was in my game. I'm like, yo, I gotta put on the tryhard pants, and ended up going off. I'm not gonna say my exact score, but I did really well. And yeah. So anyway, guys, what I'm gonna be talking about today is roster changes and what has happened most recently. I thought I'd let it settle down before I really started talking about, but Optic Merc was dropped from Optic, and you know, Optic is my favorite team, so you know, it's a huge roster change. And they picked up JCap, and Merc went to Envy, so it was basically like a flip flop. And as much as that sounds crazy, I think it's good for Optic, and it's gonna sound, it sounds mean, but bad for NB, only because I don't think Merc is as strong as JCap, and I think Optic's gonna end up having the best squad in probably MW.
Oh my God, Alex, you're so
Ghost. I think they're gonna have the best squad in Ghost. And that's just me. You never know. Some other team could be the best squad in Ghost. It could be a Complexity. It could be Unite. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But speaking of Unite, Unite has a roster change as well. And the roster change was they dropped Embos and picked up Killa, and now the whole Impact organization is officially gone. I guess would be like the best reference. It's gone. There's no more Impact. Everyone that used to be on the original Impact squad left as of right now. I mean, it might have restarted. I really don't know. I'm just saying the original Impact is gone. It's been gone for a while, but now all the original members are out of Impact. And look at those kids both just get absolutely shit on. I was like, yep, we're gonna turn on this kid. Didn't work, but yeah. That's basically it for the roster changes. Now I'm gonna talk about what roster changes are. Nah, I don't want to say it like that. So anyway, guys, what I mean is as I'm just an AM player. I'm not a pro player by any means. I'm not a great, you know, pro player that everyone should look up to. I'm just good, and you know, I guess roster changes to me, they can be good and bad. I mean, good because, you know, obviously it helps your team get better, but bad because, especially when, you know, teams have been around, there's some roster changes that are just very unnecessary. And like, you know, roster changes are never not unnecessary, but some are uncalled for. Like, I mean, some people are like, Unite shouldn't have dropped Embos only because they won the event. Why would they, you know, drop, you know, Embos, who obviously helped them win the event, and then pick up a player who they never played with, and basically, I guess, destroyed the team that won the event. That's people's argument, and I actually see where that's coming from, because they just won the event. Why would they want to, you know, I guess, challenge the fact that they had a really good team, or push it over the limit and maybe pick up another player? Who knows if Killa will, you know, get as good as, you know, Embos is working with them. You never know. But that has really nothing to do with you know, I guess that's gonna be the best for Unite. But if I'm thinking in standards of AM players, there's sometimes where people drop kids just off of the stupidest stuff. Like, they lose one match, like, yeah, we're done, this isn't a team anymore, we're quitting, or, you know, something stupid like that. They just don't want to play, and I find that extremely unnecessary. If you only lose one match, and then you just say, yeah, we're just done, we're not a team anymore, and then you guys don't even deserve to be a team, because it's a little ridiculous if you have to quit just because you lost, you know, one match. And it's weird. The community today is very, I guess, condescending, because they'll, you know, kick a kid for doing bad, or, you know, drop the kid from their team from doing bad, and next map the kid that was, you know, I guess dropped him or whatever could do 10 times worse, and he's still going to be on the team just because he's a leader, or, you know, they don't want to drop him because of friendship. I mean, which as much as this is called, you know, this sounds stupid that over video game, you know, you want to kind of, instead of focusing on friendship, it's more, I have the hiccups, I get them every video. It's more of a business inquiry. I mean, when you're making that amount of money that pro players do off of just playing COD, you know, they want to keep it going, obviously. They don't just want to, you know, lose it in, I guess, you know, they could just lose it if they didn't get the correct team, you know, a good enough team to actually, I guess, play Call of Duty, you know, at the professional level. And so, you know, it's that kind of nice shot. It's really a huge focus. You have to be at least 100% sure, that this is the best for your team if you drop, because sometimes also people drop kids preemptively. They just drop them. They don't know who they're going to get, and then they end up not being able to get anybody. I mean, Optic's different. Unite's different. They can pick up anybody they want. But, I mean, if you're going to be a team that drops somebody, I mean, my team, we recently dropped somebody. I'm not going to say his name, but we recently dropped our AR, and he was upset, and, you know, I'm not really going to talk about that. But we dropped our AR for reasons that we just felt like he wasn't, you know, working well with me and Mello, who's the other SNG, and you know, our anchor was struggling. So we dropped both of them, went off, made our own team, and then we have a good roster right now. But I feel like dropping it there was necessary just because we wanted the team to be better. But we had an issue finding people. Now, I mean, there's times when people just drop people, like I said, over stupid stuff, and it's very unnecessary. And, you know, and then they don't find anybody. That was kind of us, except with the unnecessary dropping. I think this drop was extremely necessary by any means. I mean, if it wasn't necessary, then we wouldn't have done it. But we felt like if we wanted to, you know, do well at the events we might be attending, such as UMG, MLG, you know, any of those events, we needed to make this drop. And it ended up working for the best. We have a really good roster that's able to compete with a lot of, you know, really good teams. And you know, now that, you know, the roster's working well together, keeping everything good, I'm excited because it's gonna be, you know, a good team, and we're gonna be able to place high at events. And I'm not just saying that. I think it's definitely true. And so, like, you know, it's a necessary job there, and, you know, ended up getting something better out of it. But we had an issue finding an anchor for like a month until we finally ended up picking up someone who was kind of new to anchors, and we're still working with him. But I think he's gonna be a hell of an anchor, and we're talking over some stuff. We're thinking about some new stuff, but that's besides the point. So this roster changes are important in Call of Duty. I think they have to be done. 90% of the time, if roster changes are done and they're done correctly, your team's gonna usually be better. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be better. I mean, usually the team should be better from a roster change if you think about it. So that's basically what I think about roster changes. So I think I'm just gonna let you guys see the rest of the gameplay. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Remember, guys, leave a like below if you guys, you know, did like this video. Remember, guys, comment, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, and hope you guys did enjoy. You guys about to see a sick clip after this. After this defuse.
You happen to know Fall Decay? I'm gonna kill. Yo, I used to play on Fall. Like,
Charges defused.
I was on like the original roster.
Alright, we lost that
And then I
round,
went
but
to
it's
solo.
not over yet. Get ready for the next one.
This is right. No, just like you're friends with Hobo too, right? No, I just
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
It's just small.
Protect the objective.
Sticky up! Stitched him up. Shoot her down.
That's ironic.
Every one of the events, I'm gonna hope you lose.
Operation complete. Nice job, grunts.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Don't do it.
The game BLFire.